Hi Felters, and welcome to the month of June. I hope you're all well. It's lovely to see you again. It is, I have to admit, it's the 10th, and I did film one piece and then I deleted it. So I do apologise. That was sort of talking about the start of the month, but I can recap now, so it's not a problem. I have been a little bit quiet on my channel at the start of the month. I had the craft fair. I'll just insert a bit of footage on that now. So it was my usual place, Yummy Yorkshire, just outside Barnsley, and this is the most I've ever had on a stand. It was absolutely full up, which I was really pleased with. I've got my little tablet there, all my new stuff. I did a whole video on my new layout. Got myself a nice new, very comfy chair, which I could have fell asleep in. So everything's ready out the back here. This is the extra table. I had to put a stone on. This is the stand that I have with all my details on it, because there's a bit of wind that goes through it. I'll just show you a couple of the other stands. That one she does all colour coded. It's so beautiful. Look at all the extra little display items on this one. I thought this was really nice. This one she's been using area beside her, which was great. The bags looked really good with the height. I think the height's really important. This one doesn't have height, but it's still beautifully laid out and very eye-catching, so I think that's really good to note. This chap in the corner had tons of display items, and this other stand, they've got extra display items, very beautifully done round the corner. So this is afterwards, and I did about just under 450, so a really good day, and the table still looked all right at the end of the day. So that was the craft fair, and since I got back I have been on catch up with Birdie and Blossom, and I have done the little pig that she has. I sort of follow her tutorial as closely as possible. We've got little wax hooves, so that was really good. And then I did the bear as well, and doing the claws was really good, and he's got little paws underneath. I really like him. I really like the shape of him. He's very it's a very pleasing shape, isn't it? It's lovely. So I was really pleased with him. And the next one I'm actually on time with, this month's one, is the leaping hare. So I'm going to be doing that next-ish. I also was trying to do some really good pictures with this one for a little something coming up. And then I also did this one, which you will have seen the tutorials out. So this is the strawberry snail. I think it's a Sandra. I'm not sure. I'm about to put the video up today on the 10th, so but yeah, so I did that, and there's a lot you can play around with strawberries, so I'll be doing some other things in the future. And then I don't know, I just sat there and this sprang to mind, which I hope you can see. Going to be a squirrel, a red squirrel. I've got some quite nice wool, so I've started, so we'll see. You know what it's like with these things. I'm not following a plan or anything, and it's kind of a new animal for me. So you just have to see how it goes. That's the update for now. Trying to work on a couple more videos for my channel. I changed all my Patreon slightly to make it cheaper for people and take a little bit of pressure off me, and that's been really nice, actually, because I haven't felt like, oh, I've got extra videos to do all the time. But we still get all the benefits of the Zoom calls and the challenges and the Discord, and I still do updates for everybody and stuff like that. So yeah, so I'm going to crack on with the squirrel. I've done lots of my to-do list, which was really good. There's a lot of business things that I had to do, and the next one on there is to talk to an accountant to get that ready for the year. But yeah, my to-do list has 1, 2, 3 things on it. Oh yeah, one thing on it I'm just going to mention now is I have to say a big thank you to people that have donated money to my videos through Super Thanks. Now, I knew about this. YouTube asked me about it a long time ago, and apparently there's a little, you know, where you get all the little, there's the bell, the share, the link, all the little things underneath the video. One of them is Super Thanks, and I knew I'd turned it on ages ago, but I wasn't really sure what it was. But if somebody particularly likes a video, they donate money directly to me, and I don't know who it comes from until I went through and did a search filter. I thought, you know, I better go and check, and I'd had something like $17 donated to me over the last few months from people. So thank you if you're here and watching. And so I've managed to reply to the comment it was attached to, because I didn't know how to do it, but I have to do a special filter to find them. But super thanks. Thank you so much. Super thanks right back at you. Thank you so much. So let's get on with the month, and I'm going to get on with Mr. Squirrel. Morning. So it's the 14th, and yeah, I had a really good weekend, just relaxed quite a lot. So I'm doing a squirrel. Just looks really funny. I kind of think I should have done the fur not so fluffy, but I'm in it now, so I'm just going to go for it. I kind of think I should have done it a bit more streamlined. It's going to get shorter as it goes up to the head, and obviously the tail, you want the tail to be big and fluffy. But I'm pleased. It said he looks like he's playing the piano at the moment. Da, 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 da. But I'll move his hands round, his paws round, claws round in a bit. I'm happy with the way I've done the claws. They're really hard. They're superb. They worked really well. So I'm just doing him because I wanted to do it, which is so lovely to just not have to do like the videos or stuff like that. So it's great. But I kind of feel really business-like at the moment. I have been talking to an accountant and trying to work out how to do my accounts for next year, how they can help me, because I don't understand all the expenses. And yes, you can do it to a degree, but now I'm paying taxes. I really need a little bit extra help, and it's just lovely to think that they could do it all for me. So I'm trying to sort that out at the moment. I've also been contacted by a couple of researchers in Germany. They've contacted loads of people on Patreon, and they want to do interviews and find out about how they sort of deal with how humans interact with IT and stuff like that. But the interesting fact is, so they want to interview me about my Patreon, but they will also collate all the research anonymously into their research file, and we will get a copy of it. So that's the part that I'm really interested. Normally I'd probably go, no thanks, I don't want to take part, but the fact that we're going to get a copy of their results is really interesting. So doing that, just sorting out my Zoom dates for Zooms at the end of the month with Patreon. But yeah, feeling quite business-like, and also literally I have one thing on my to-do list, which is the hair for Birdie and Blossom. Everyone's quiet at the moment. Business is quiet. It's June. Everybody's out and about. Lots of people are saying that Instagram reels are not doing well, and just, you know, putting posts out. Not many people are seeing the posts. It's fine. I'm going to try and up my reels, because I follow Emily Harvey Art and her Patreon, and we were discussing it, and she's going to be doing a reel nearly every day. She's been doing quite a lot, and that's a little bit too much for me, because I just literally do one a month, if that. So I'm just going to try and up my reels and see how that goes. I'm still selling PDFs, which is good. I've sold one more item from my shop, so that's good. I posted that yesterday to America. She wanted it really fast. So normally it takes about 7 to 10 days to get to America, and she wanted it before then. And the next shipping up is £60 to get it there within 2 days, and it's just not reasonable. So hopefully it gets there. You know, I've told her the times that it is. You know, you can't magic. There isn't an in between. So it cost me £19 something or whatever it was. So £19 to 60. There's no in between where it would take 5 days, which is a shame. But anyway, but yeah, so things aren't like super busy. I'm not selling loads of courses, just a few. It's ticking over, and YouTube's okay, especially because I had a 2-week gap. But yeah, things are just ticking along, and the sun is out, which is always nice. So here we are, finished Mr. Squirrel. I don't know, relatively happy. it's not, I should have done it slightly differently, but again, we are always very critical, very happy with the paws and claws. And now I have to try and find an acorn. I'm going to try and find it on one of my walks, but I don't know if it's the wrong time of year. There we go. There's Mr. Squirrel. All done. I popped into our village and just to get some Father's Day cards, and saw these two in the wool shop. Now that is actually a lot greener. Yeah, if I look at it, it's a lot greener. So they go really well together. Goodness, I can't get it to give a true reflection of the colour. That's so bizarre. But wouldn't they make a lovely pair of sheep? I'd have to sell them together, but yeah, they're really nice. Couldn't resist. I managed to find Mr. Squirrel a pine cone. He has been bought and he has gone to Australia, minus the pine cone, because Australia won't let the pine cone go in. I sold another item, one of my larger items on Etsy, which was this big Highland cow. He is on his way, so I was just packing up. I do put bubble wrap around items that go abroad, especially the larger items, because I had one item get slightly damp on the way over, so I'm always a bit worried about that now. And I know it's not good to use too much plastic, but I have to protect them to a degree. There's not much else I can do. So yeah, just packing up. And then I went on the horse course with Natalie Brooks, or Natalie Harris, from Roly Poly Ponies. So her artist name, I think, is Natalie Harris. And it was a 2-day course. I went with one of my patrons, Pat from Big Hugs Handmade, and we had the best time. This is Frank, the horse that Natalie has made, to show all the muscles and all the bones on the inside. And it really helped, actually. Frank is short for Frankenstein. But it was a really good course. This is day 1. We were upstairs. And this is one of the ladies beside me, felting away, doing a really good job. We stayed in a really nice Airbnb, which was a converted garage, a huge garage actually. So we had a really nice time there because it was about 2.5 hours away, and I took the horse home for the night and did a little bit extra. And so day 2 we went in and we were down in the actual art gallery itself, and we had all the colours out. And it was just a really fantastic 2 days to just felt all the time. And here's Frank again. I'm really impressed with Frank, actually, and the things that he helped me with were the muscles in the cheeks and just seeing where everything is. This is Natalie teaching us. I've asked her if it's all right to do this videos, and it absolutely is. But yeah, we had a really good time. And these are all the horses on day 2, getting not towards the end, but halfway through the day. That's one of Natalie's horses. But they're all really good, I have to say. They all came out proportionally brilliant. So I really recommend it for horses. I'm going to say that several times. It's another one of Natalie's there. This is my one. And then this was Pat beside me, and that was Natalie's little Exmoor that she was doing. So this is towards the end of day 2. Couldn't quite get it all finished, and here we are, they're ready to go home. So yeah, brilliant time. So hi, morning. It's the 20th, the day after. Just got back from the course, which I will have shown you, and so that's the stage I'm at now, and I'm going to finish him over the next few days. Thoroughly recommend the course. I've probably said that already. And it was nice when I got back. I had a bag of fleece from Marie Redding Arts, so really fantastic. I think it's mostly Gotland. I saw it on Facebook. It's fatal. It really is, seeing things on Facebook. So I try not to look if I see Fleece for You, Zoe, if she posts anything, I try not to look at the moment because I've got to use stuff up. Took about 2 weeks to arrive, but really happy with it. So that's something for the future. So today I'm going to be finishing my horse, adding hooves. We went away from the course with all the wools we needed to finish and all the knowledge. So you obviously went through all the extra bits that we hadn't completed, because 2 days to complete a horse is quite tight. But it's nice to know that given 3 days, I could probably do a horse 3 days if I was working at it sort of 7 hours a day, 6 to 7 hours a day. So yeah, really pleased to have gone and done that. Cannot recommend it enough, to be honest. If you want to try and crack horses, because they are very difficult proportionally to get them right, and there's a lot of extra things. Even I'm a horse person and I still didn't or wasn't getting everything quite right. So thoroughly recommend it. Thank you so much, Natalie. And I don't know, I might go on another one. It was a long way, I'll have to think about it, but yeah, really enjoyed it. Oh, I have to say, I met some lovely ladies on the course as well. It's just amazing because you're all needle felters, you all love it. You're all addicted to it and you all want to spend more time doing it, and to be able to sit there for 2 whole days and needle felt. And it was just, at times we were chatting about everything, but at times we were just all quiet, just all felting away. You know how it's just bliss. I really loved it, and I met some really lovely ladies. So yeah, can't recommend it enough, going on a course like that. So it was excellent. Hi, so it's the 22nd and I have finished my horse, so I'm really happy, really happy actually. I've learnt some really good new things. I've done a little montage of my horses through the years. I think it's over the space of about 3 years. I'll get the exact date, I'll put that up now. So this photo was April 2019, and this is my gradual, I did like that horse that I did. My gradual process, that was the first horse head I did. Trying to improve the legs was the sort of the biggest part, and to get the hooves going. These were several commissions that I've done. That little grey, or that Shetland, was my absolute favourite. And then getting better with the horse head, getting a little bit, yeah, I really enjoyed the dapples on that one. And then obviously Aries, and then up to the present day. So yeah, hopefully there's an improvement. But yeah, I'm really pleased with, I think it's a her, I'm not sure. Anyway, thank you so much, Natalie, for all your help with that. I have just been trying to sort out the accountant this morning, so I am signing up with them. All accounts are going to go digital by 2024. We'll be putting, sole traders are going to be first with the guinea pigs. Every 3 months you're going to have to submit your tax information, your tax details. So I am going to go with this accountancy, and they're going to teach me how to use packages that align with what the government wants. So that'll be really good. Also, Cindy Lou Thompson's new book is coming, well, it's out now actually. It came out yesterday, and I think it's the publishing company are the ones that have contacted me. I'm not 100% sure, I think it's them, but they would like me to review the book. I was going to buy it anyway, so they're sending it to me or gifting it to me, so that's fantastic. And as soon as I get that, I'm going to do a quick review on that. And I've got a couple of other little books too. I am falling behind on Birdie and Blossom. This is the hare, so I think I'm going to do that today and try and catch up. The next one is going to be an otter, so I really like the look of the hare, so I think I'll start felting that today. And I've just been looking at like pensions, and just because I'm trying to pay a little pension shortfall on some national insurance, and it doesn't make it easy. It really doesn't. HMRC, they really, is it me? I don't know. I really don't. But anyway, so I've been doing a few bits of paperwork this morning, and now I'm going to start felting. I'm just writing out a few bits and bobs. Look at this. I think someone's happy down there, don't you? Couple of days, well, is it a couple of days later? It's 24th, couple of days later. So Birdie and Blossom is coming along. It's really slow. That's the hare all done. It's lovely, really beautiful. Cindy Lou Thompson's book has arrived. I'm super excited. I haven't even opened it yet because I'm going to do a review on that later. And then here, look at this. This is all some workings out for something. Yeah. So I'm going to do a kit, and it's something I've toyed with for absolutely ages. It's basically, the profit margin is quite low on kits. So I've started to order things. I'm going to do it because it's going to be one kit for my sleeping Highland cow, and probably another style of Highland cow, just to try and sort of secure those designs as mine out there before anyone else tries to do it, and then I have to start dealing with that. So I am going to do a kit, and it's exciting. I'm really pleased. I've also done a card design. I'll just put it up here. I'm not happy with it. I've still got a bit of work to do on this. I want to do sort of about 4 or 5, you know, obviously a lot more cards in the future, but I'm just not happy with how it's coming across or how it's looking. So I've just got to work on that a little bit more. And then what was the other thing I was doing? Oh yeah, so my t-shirt design, I'm really happy. I think you might have seen me wearing it earlier on in the vlog. It's like the round rainbow colours. I've just got to work on getting all the slogans on my t-shirts, but I'm really pleased with them. They're really eye-catching, really bright, and I love them. I would wear them. So yeah, I just got lots that I'm doing, and it's just diversifying and just enjoying it. Oh, and I've just taken on one commission for, it's a present for a lady who's going to be 100. How could I say no for a 100th birthday? So I'm just doing a little Highland cow for that. So I'll show you some of that now. So here we are, this chap is all done. They always look so bright. That's not the colour he is. He's quite sweet. I think he's okay. I'm not sure. I'm going to send pictures to the lady who wanted him and see what she thinks. There's no pressure for her because I could just quite easily put him on my Etsy shop. And then I am going to finish this one because it's annoying me. I'm procrastinating over this hair. I really am. So, but yeah, I've got to read a bit more of that book as well. I did a review on it, the new Cindy Lou Thompson one. It's an excellent book. But yeah, I shall crack on with this. I want this one done by the end of today, for sure. Fingers crossed. Right, Mr. Hare is done. There's a few things I would have changed. Yes, his eyes are quite big. I quite like his ears being big, actually. I'm not sure what to do with that wire. I've attached it so as best I can to look like he's jumping over a log. But yeah, I'm really happy with the framework of everything I did. But yeah, I should have done the eye a bit smaller, but I've done that before. So there we go. He's done. But yeah, oops, fairly pleased with him. Morning, so it's the 30th and it's 8 in the morning and I am up ready to continue filming for my sitting Highland cow. He's one of my best sellers, actually. This is at the stage where it looks a bit dodgy, but I should be doing that. My patrons will be getting that course for free because I do give them extra benefits, which is quite a good savings for them because Patreon is now dropped to the £2.50 and you get the free PDF. I have opened up a couple of spaces on Patreon and we just had our second Zoom call last night. I always learn something when I have a Zoom call and it was lovely. There was about 11 of us, so just enough people to be able to chat, and you know, it's lovely, really great. So what am I doing the month coming up? We have got Birdie and Blossom, the otter kit, and it's a good size because that's her hand there, so you can see it's quite a good size. So I'm looking forward to doing that, and it's nice to actually be up to date. I shall be getting all the items together, or starting to get the items together for my first kit that's I'm hopefully going to be selling on Etsy, and I will do all the pricing and everything in a separate video for my patrons, but you guys will get to see some of the pieces coming together. Some of them are coming from quite far away, so I don't know if it will be completely finished next month, but that's really exciting. Looking forward to that. What else am I doing? I would love to keep pushing and do another PDF. I know I've got a list of PDFs. I know what I'm doing with them. It's just finding the time as usual. I would like to do my valet sheep online course as well. Then I will do a hare online course. I think that'll be next. And then I'm going to look at, not next month, I'm not that good. Then I'm going to look at possibly doing a horse course for a whole horse. Exciting. Oh, yeah, really looking forward to it. So I've got lots planned. First off, or last off, shall we say, I just want to thank you for joining me and for being here and for watching this, because it really makes a difference. It really, really does. And if you've made it to the end of the video, thank you so much. I really appreciate your support. I read every comment I get and I try to reply to every comment I get as well. So thank you for being here. Hope you have a really good month with your felting, and we'll see you next month. Take care, everybody. Bye. Wool in my tea. Always happens.